Also, can Troopa, you want to... No? Okay, I guess we're fine. Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and... I don't know why it does that, but it's funny. Hey, you. Alright, can't jump directly up there. No, until we have high jump. Oh, wait, I didn't switch the Pokemon in front. Awkward. That's fine. It's probably not going to do anything that'll hurt us immediately, right? No. A lot of base in that. Oh, I did swap. Oh, because I fought the Gimme Ghoul. That's right. Oh, okay. Well, that's perfect. Torch song, please. I wonder if that's going to be enough. Okay. Yeah. All right. Good one shot. And just gotta follow it through. Not a problem. Lurking Steel Titan. You know, I've been thinking. Actually, I just thought. I'm not sure just yet who my favorite Titan is. But this one's a contender. I think probably in last place is the Sky Titan. Because Bombardier just looks kind of weird. And having a giant one is like, eh. The Cliff Titan, it's pretty good. Probably put that one in third. Then between this one and the Steel, or the Earth Titan, probably the Earth Titan, but this one's pretty good too. Hey, by the way, I'm just gonna hit it with a flamethrower, and it will probably die. Ooh, okay, it survived a hit. I was gonna say, you can't headbutt mine, because it's a ghost type. And there we go. Done and done. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting to have any trouble with this one. Oh, also, I just realized that the only reason we didn't one-shot is because it's raining. That's funny. It is still pretty wild to me. Megahorn, yes please. That's a good move. Probably get rid of Protect, right? We don't really need Protect. Or Yawn. I don't know. Which is more useful? Probably Yawn. Okay. If I get like Black Sludge or something, I might change that and go back to Protect, but yeah. All right. We're done. Oh yeah, I was saying, it is a little wild to me that rain can just start up in the middle of a battle. And it actually has an effect on the damage that your Pokemon do and stuff. It has the effect that you would expect rain to have, which is just, that's crazy. That's crazy. And I assume that other conditions, well, I mean, I know sandstorms pick up in the desert, but I assume like in the mountains, it can also start snowing mid-battle. But that's cool. That's cool. That's a nice, cool feature they added. For some reason, it rings to me very similar as the day-night cycle. It has the similar feel of like, this is just a thing that makes it feel more realistic but in a way that's actually interesting. Because a lot of the games will add realism just for the sake of realism, right? Like, I think perhaps the most infamous example is Red Dead Redemption 2, where they make all of the animations happen in the time that, roughly the time that it would actually take, or at least longer than you would expect in a video game. And a lot of people when that game came out criticized it for that. Because it's like, oh God, why does it take so long to skin a deer? It's like, well, yeah, that's how it is in real life, but that doesn't necessarily make for a better game. Even if you're going for immersion, it's not always the best move. But then there's also additions that are more realistic that are also fun, like the day-night cycle in Pokemon. Because, you know, the day-night cycle in Pokemon, it mostly only affects evolutions, but also like appearances. Like, if you go through an area during the day, it's not the same as some areas. Going through them during the day isn't the same as going through them at night because, well, there are different Pokemon that appear in wild Pokemon specifically. Yeah, also some Pokemon only evolve during the day or at night. And that's neat too, right? It adds variety rather than just realism because games are supposed to be real. Right, because everyone's favorite game is... I'm trying to think of one. What's like a straight up simulation game? Second Life. There. But even Second Life has gamified a lot of things. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, the approach that some devs take. I don't want to go through here yet. This isn't... Nope. Okay, this is the one with the two. And the young goose. Got it. It is... Like, I can't say they're wrong for doing it, because there's an audience for that sort of thing. But for me personally, I like my games to be games. And not simulations, generally. Which? All right. I was up there. That's the Mystic Cave. Can't go in there. Whee! See, so much easier to get around now. Like, I know I just intentionally avoided a ramp just to prove a point, but stay with me. All right? Hear me out. Yeah. No, but this actually will help us quite a bit. All right, this cave just doesn't have anything for some reason. It's weird. All right, anything else? Anything else? Just the one that went through to the other place. Okay. All right. Now it's just a matter of exploring, really. Getting around these areas. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. What? Oh, come on. Come on, Koraidon. You had that. Just like that. Alright. Let's clean up. I'm gonna go through this a little differently from how Scout did it. Let's clean up everything on the path first. I say as I go through a spot that's definitely not on any sort of path. You get what I mean? The trainer's on the path. That's what I mean. And then we'll clean up everything else. A lot of cleaning in these episodes. Hey guys, don't fight me, please. Alright. Oh, but also we're here and we can just fight this person. So maybe we do that right now. As well as grabbing that. Hey. Hey, give me cool. Alright, this guy's got a Gyarados. Didn't remember that. Didn't remember that until I talked to him. Unfortunate. Oh well, we should be fine here. I'm pretty sure Witch can take this thing. Intimidate does nothing here. Woo! See, that was the main counter to Intimidate before, was to just send out a Pokemon that's a special attacker. If you know, there's an Intimidate Pokemon coming up. Because a special attacker doesn't care if their regular attack gets low. They're fine with it. Bing, bang, boom. Get Shrek'd. What? Right. There's stuff down here. Just trying to get back to the path right now. That's it. And the Voltorbs killed themselves. That's so weird. Like, they're under no threat here, and they're just like, oh, guess I better explode. Guess I'll die. Yeah. Don't actually want to fight that one. So, right, so back on the path, right? Yeah. Okay, I think maybe Orthworm are actually not set to not spawn until you beat the Titan. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's the case for all the Titans. Well, I mean, it's definitely not for the Stony Cliff Titan, because I remember seeing Cloth before beating the Cloth. But it seems like every time I've seen either myself or someone else enter this area, the Orthworm don't spawn until after you beat the Titan. Which is weird. It's weird. It could just be a coincidence, but it'd be a weird one if it is. I don't think we cleared this area out. Actually, no, we did, didn't we? Not on this side, though. Yeah, see, there's an item here. I think we're ditching the path plan. I think we're just going to go around the edge first. We'll clear out this one part first and then clear areas. I don't know. I'm trying to be a little bit more methodical than I was in Violet, because the easiest way to miss things is to be like, oh, I already covered this area, when you didn't. So, we're not going to do that, hopefully. We're going to try not to do that. Yeah, I think we're good. Boo-doo, boop. Boop, boop, ba-doo. Herminio. I don't think I caught this guy's name last time. By last time, I mean as Scout. Anticipation. It has knockoff, doesn't it? But we can probably one-shot it before it kills us, right? Yeah. Set myself up for disaster there, but we're good. I'm curious, when you knock off Eviolite, does the damage apply before or after the Eviolite? I would guess before, because the message that your item got knocked off comes after the damage. But who knows? Someone probably. Certainly not me, though. So I do not delve that deeply into the mechanics of Pokemon. Like, I delve more deeply than most people, but still not that far. But, got it. Yep. Nothing up here? Weird. Also, there are 3 different Pokemon in this game that just bury themselves in the regular old ground. I was gonna say just bury themselves, but they're also Sandile and Hippopotas, because I was thinking Orthworm, Diglett, and Wiglet, but Hippopotas and Sandile also dig through the ground as their normal form of movement, but they do it in sand, which is, I guess, looser. But I guess Wiglet also only appears in the sand. That's a different sand. I don't know. It's weird. There are a lot of Pokemon that are embedded in the ground, is what I'm saying, in this game. It's interesting. It feels like... I mean, I guess this is just true, but it definitely feels like there's more variety in Pokemon in this game. I mean, if I remember right, the dex is... I heard that the dex is like 400 Pokemon, which is definitely more than a regional dex usually is. So I think maybe they're usually in the like 250, 300 range. But yeah, this game definitely feels like there's a lot of different Pokemon you can find, which is cool. I enjoy that. That is probably the most important thing in a Pokemon game. I mean, I know most people are just gonna find a team of 6 and then stick with that, but you know, having a lot of options means everyone can find Pokemon they like, which is cool. You know? Rock Slide is a solid move. I still find it interesting how rock types don't really have an accurate attacking move with decent power, or even just with decent power. Because if you think about it, Rock Slide, Rock Blast, Rock Tomb, Rock Throw, Stone Edge, none of these have 100 accuracy, which is weird when you compare it to stuff like Flamethrower or Surf or Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. It's just weird that rock types just don't have accurate offensive options. But also it kind of makes sense because rock type is supposed to be like a more defensive type. So you don't necessarily... I mean, if you gave them reliable damage, then they'd just kind of be overpowered. If you gave them reliable damage and high defenses, then yeah, they'd be kind of overpowered. Kind of like dragon types were. Because they have a lot of resistances and they had solid stab moves. I don't think I could get up there, if I'm remembering correctly. Koraidon just kind of tripped there. It's fine. Yeah, we're about done with this little section. Drill Run. It's another good ground move. But like when we have access to Earthquake, do we really need anything else? Yeah. I did see the description for the Ghost Gym Leader. And apparently that's where the double battles in this game are. Is in the Ghost Gym. And it's interesting. It's interesting because that means that, you know, some of the Pokemon in that gym are probably going to have Levitate. which means a move like Earthquake isn't as useful as it would normally be in a double battle, because Earthquake tends to be pretty good, particularly in games where you can have options where there are a lot of double battles, and because Earthquake hits everyone, but if you have a flying type or a Pokemon with Levitate as your other Pokemon, then you don't have to worry about that Pokemon getting hit. But it seems like they're taking that concept in this game and being like, okay, so we're doing that, but your opponent instead of you. I'm like, oh, it's a little bit of strategy, you know? It's strategy you don't always see in the trainer battles in this game, the NPC trainer battles, which is fun. And it will probably still be fun next time. But as for this episode, that's a wrap. Oh, hold on, sorry, wrong button. That's a wrap. Kind of fumbled the bag on that one.